Hey everyone, and welcome to Stop Motion Sensei, where we teach you how to bring your bricks to life and become a stop motion master. In this video, we are going to talk about taking better pictures with this simple concept: use more camera angles. Let's get started. One of the main mistakes that is so easy to make, especially for beginners in stop motion, is not having enough unique camera angles throughout your video. Now, why is this so important? I'll put it pretty simply. If you change up your camera angles, it's gonna make your video look better. It's much more visually interesting to watch, and that is not the only benefit either. Changing where your camera is placed is extremely useful for covering up any mistakes you might have made. So, implementing the concepts in this lesson will make your videos look better and make your life easier while you're photographing. First off, in the film editing process, changing the camera angle is called a cut. You're switching from one shot of the action to a different shot of the action. In stop motion, we're essentially taking care of the editing process by changing our camera angles. So we're making those cuts as we take photographs. Changing camera angles will make your video much more visually interesting. If you don't believe me, I want you to watch a scene of your favorite movie and count how many times the camera angle changes in 1 minute of action. The first thing you can do is think about raising or lowering your camera for a new shot. If you photograph the bulk of a sequence at eye level, can you get some cool shots from above as well? Likewise, if your movie set is built up on a table, lower your camera to get some shots looking up at a building or a character in your film. You can also move your camera to the side for a different view of the same scene. If a minifigure's running, show him running away from the camera to start with, and then for the second half of that movement, move the camera to the side and show him running from the left side of the screen to the right. Another thing you can do to mix things up is to use your camera's zoom feature. Zoom out to show the action from far away, and then zoom in for a close-up. Switch back and forth from side to side, up, down, zoom in, zoom out. Make it so our eyes can't leave the screen. Changing your camera angles is also amazing for covering up any mistakes you might have made. If you happen to knock over a couple of minifigures while you're filming, cut to a close-up for a couple seconds, and then continue your scene like nothing ever happened. I cannot tell you how many times I've covered up mistakes with a new camera angle. I've had my shirt get caught on a building and nearly dragged my movie set off the table before. I've accidentally bumped cars in the middle of a scene, you name it. Here's one last tip. You can continue filming your scene from that angle. Just make sure that you switch up the camera's point of view and retake some pictures afterward. This way, you can get that original camera angle that you liked and use the short sequence of cover-up shots to hide the mistake when you're video editing. Switch up the point of view, guys. Show us a bunch of camera angles and keep the audience on their toes. Your videos are going to have the audience's attention from start to finish. Happy creating.